All right, so PG&E is warning 15,000 customers could be impacted by upcoming public safety power shutoffs. The PSPS is starting tomorrow and continuing over the next couple of days. It comes as high winds and an increased risk for wildfire danger coincides with an historic election day.
Now, we do have team coverage for you today. Meteorologist Kari is tracking that weather. But first, want to go to NBC Bay Area's Ginger Conejero Saab. She's live for us in San Rafael. So PG&E addressing those concerns, Ginger, this midday. But what about the polling places that are within the scope of the scheduled shutoffs? Are there many in that area?
Well, we were told, Marcus, this morning that there are 2 polling centers that may be impacted by a PSPS that's scheduled from tomorrow and the next coming days. One is here in the Bay Area. It's in Los Gatos. The other is it's further up north in Middletown in Lake County. Now, in addition to those polling centers, which we'll get more details with in just a little bit here, there are an estimated 15,000 affected customers. Here's a breakdown by county for the Bay Area. 3,600 affected customers in Napa County, 3,500 in Solano County, 1,200 in Sonoma County, 900 in both Contra Costa and Santa Clara counties, and 400 in Alameda County. Now, as mentioned, those 2 polling centers that may be impacted, one is in Santa Clara County, the other in Lake County, not in the Bay Area. But the forecast is that they won't be impacted until after the polls close, which will be after 8 p.m. Now, there is a polling center in Middletown at the Calpine Geothermal Visitor Center. That is where I am told one of the areas will be impacted. The other in Los Gatos at Lakeside Elementary School.
So we've been coordinating with the state and local officials for over a month to make sure that we're supporting a safe and fair election. The public safety power shutoff is entirely unrelated from the election. Really, it's weather that drives the public safety power shutoff, and both we and the National Weather Service are forecasting later Tuesday evening into Wednesday unsafe weather that may require us to shut off power for safety.
And that really is what PG&E is stressing this morning. Weather is driving these PSPS. There are factors that really determine when these happen. That includes high wind, low humidity, and low fuel moisture. And that is what forecasters are seeing in the next days to come. The National Weather Service has also issued a red flag warning for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. PG&E, out of an abundance of caution, will send generators to support those 2 polling centers. In San Rafael, Ginger Conejero, Saab, NBC Bay Area News.
Thank you, Ginger. Good to know they're just 2. Yeah. So easier to watch. Thank you, Ginger.
Well, meteorologist Kari, of course, tracking when those wind gusts are expected to pick up. Kari?
And we've had some calm winds for the most part throughout the morning, and we will gradually start to see the winds increasing today. Some of our gusts may top over 50 miles per hour, with even higher gusts expected tomorrow night into early Wednesday. This could have more impacts to power, bring down some trees, and then also there's that elevated fire danger. And the reason why we do have that red flag warning issued by the National Weather Service that starts tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, and then once again throughout the day, the winds will increase, the relative humidity will decrease, and both of those things happening at the same time will create that very dangerous fire weather conditions that we will be watching as we go into the next several days. Now, you can always track the weather no matter where you are with those winds with our all new redesigned weather experience, and it's the only way to get your local weather from our trusted meteorologist, and it's more accurate than the weather app on your iPhone. Just scan that QR code right there on the screen to download the app.